myQuietTime Ministries. And every day I have the privilege of meeting alone with the one who actually created me, who made the world. His name is Jesus. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And this is my quiet time. I think there are times in our lives that we need to remember the main things, the most important things, the foundational imperatives that we can and must never forget. Today I want to talk about one of those imperatives, and that is how we are to live if we know the Lord. And it's found in Romans 1, verse 17. And I'm actually going to start with verse 16 to lead into it, but this spiritual truth is in verse 17. Paul is saying here in Romans, he says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. For in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith to faith. As it is written, but the righteous man shall live by faith." The righteous man shall live by faith. I've been thinking about this verse so much lately. I think about it when I begin my quiet time sometimes, and I turn to it just to see the words on the page. If we expect to live with the Lord and live well, then we need to remember that we live by faith. Oh, friend, this is so important for us to keep at the forefront of everything we do. Faith is taking God at His word. And I will tell you something. There are times in our life when our faith is tested. And what is being tested is, where is your faith? Is it in your feelings or is it in God's word? What does God's word say about your life at the present time? Where in God's word is your faith living right now? I have been taking my faith to the Psalms and to Isaiah and to Philippians. I have been taking my faith to one promise after another and writing my name on those promises. I've been saying, that's a promise for my faith today. And sometimes I write it in my journal. I find that writing it helps turn my attention more to what God says, and it actually helps me memorize God's word, making it easier for my faith to remember God's word and count on it, instead of counting on my feelings and circumstances. Faith needs to become like breathing for us, taking God at His word one verse at a time. Breathe it in and live it out. The just shall live by faith. Do you want to really live? Do you want the life the Lord has for you? Do you want to experience abundant life? Do you want a victorious Christian life? The secret? Faith. 1 John 5:4 says, "This is the victory that overcomes the world, our faith." So if we live by faith, it stands to reason that the Lord wants to grow and deepen our faith, make us better and better at living by faith. When times are difficult, always remember how important your faith is, and that because you know the Lord, you live by faith. So whatever you are facing, ask, how is this requiring my faith right now? Because faith is how you live. God will give you His word as the object of your faith. Oh Lord, thank you for showing us how to live and for giving us your magnificent word to stand on by faith. And that's my quiet time for this week. God bless you as you continue on in the great adventure of knowing Him.